prom. That paper, baby, my face on the dotted line. I've been flying out of town.
Welcome to the historic Inner Harbor of Baltimore, Maryland. Just a stone's throw away, you find M&T Bank Stadium, the home of the Ravens. Straight ahead, we've got a good one on tap. It's the Cincinnati Bengals and the Baltimore Ravens. Alongside Greg Olson, I'm Mike Tirico. The kicker has us set for the start. Off we go here in Baltimore. The return team gonna let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback. From the 35, it's 1st and 10. On the ground, here's Keaton Mitchell. And he ran right through one tackle, fighting forward. Good gain on the ground of about 7.
This just shows why you can't count on just one guy to take him down. He's a powerful enough runner. You gotta have guys coming in support when that first hit is made. It takes a team effort to stop him, especially once he gets going.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 2. From the gun, Jackson. Under pressure, and down he goes. They got him. That is Trey Hendrickson. He's able to force the big loss on the sack, and it sets up 3rd and long. The shotgun, here's Jackson. Oh, intercepted. What a bad start on the 3rd play. That's the safety, Geno Stone. And he is going to score. A pick 6 for the touchdown. That is a brutal way to start the game. You're thinking opening drive touchdown. Instead, that 3rd down pick turns into 6, Greg.
Yeah, Mike, and every offense all week works on that opening drive. It's such a critical way to get their players and get their offense settled into this game. And as you said, disastrous start, not only turning the ball over, but allowing the defense to capitalize and take it all the way back the other way.
7-0 is our score as this kick is sent into the air. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback. Lamar going to work from the pistol. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And he's going to be out of bounds just beyond midfield. 19 yards right away to kick off this drive.
And that's a nice grab for his first catch of the game, Mike. And he's someone that the play caller has told us he wants to get him early touches, get him a feel for the game. Nice job there making that happen.
That one caught him. He's hit after the catch, and the ball comes free. Looks like one of the Ravens was able to fall on it. Yes, indeed they did. So Baltimore will keep possession.
I feel like we see this so often, Mike, especially with how good these receivers are after the catch. They're so eager to pick up that extra yardage. Sometimes they don't completely put the ball away, and with how good these defenders are at knocking it loose, pretty fortunate on that one. His teammate was there to prevent that from being a turnover.
From the 38 now, here's 2nd and 2. Now the first carry for King Henry. And he'll get nothing here. Back to the line of scrimmage, and that's all.
And after that short run, puts them a little bit closer to the first down marker, and they're going to need to create more running room on the ground if they plan on extending this drive.
Third and 2. Here we go. Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts to talk things over before third down. We're trying to pick this up with a pop pass. And he's going to be taken down short of the marker. And that is going to set up an interesting fourth down decision.
Brings up fourth down and less than a yard.
Jackson. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he will have that first down. Taking a chance here early in the game, but they convert on fourth down. To throw is Jackson. This one complete to Bateman. And this takes him into the red zone. He's brought down inside the 20-yard line. His second grab on this drive, good for 11 yards, but most importantly, a first down. Again, it's Jackson. Pass caught left side by Likely. Tough running there in the red zone. He did not want to go down. And he picks up the first down. It'll be first and goal.
This has been a really good drive so far, but what I really like, Mike, is they're down here in the red zone, and they continue to attack. Now, not quite a touchdown, but with first and goal, this defense certainly has their back against the ropes.
Henry. Not much there. Maybe a yard.
Brought down just shy of the goal line. It's a gain of a yard. Brings up second and goal.
A little closer. Here's second and goal. He'll try to run this one in. And he will take this one across into the end zone. Touchdown, Baltimore. That is first touchdown this year. The extra point is up and through. And the Ravens will tie things up at 7-7 here in the opening quarter. So back to level after the touchdown. And time for the kickoff. This taken at the 5. Oh, he's got room past the 30. And they'll be set up well as he is past the 35-yard line.
I'm fine, ready?
Unbalanced look here to the right side on first and 10.
Get set.
Here's Burrow going to begin this one with a pass. His first throw of the game is going to be intercepted. Picked off by Nate Wiggins. And he is going to bring this one back. A DB's dream. A pick six for touchdown.
That's about as bad as it can possibly get, Mike. You're only one play into the drive. You're trying to establish a little early rhythm, get something going, and now you're jogging off the field watching your opponent celebrate in the end zone. So they're going to have to come back out here on offense pretty quickly, regroup, take a deep breath, and try to bounce back.
Now, after the touchdown, Luke is back out to kick this one away. This will be returned from the 6. He'll come across the 20 and taken down at the 21-yard line.
At their own 21-yard line.
Gun. Shot. 180. Shot.
Burrow working in the pistol. Short pass taken in by the tight end. He'll be taken down rather swiftly after a gain of just 3.
Brings up 2nd and 7 at the 24-yard line.
Shot.
They'll run it for the first time with Chase Brown. His defense all over this one. They get him down behind the line. It's a loss of a couple.
He sniffed that one out from the jump. I mean, once he diagnosed and knew where the ball was going, he got there in a hurry, and he put an end to that play really before it ever got started.
It is 3rd and 10.
11. Here we go. 180. 11. Stop.
The RPO, that one is complete. And it'll be marked out up at the 34-yard line. It's a pickup of 13 yards. And the Bengals going to have a first down.
These third down conversions are just so important. Like everybody stresses, we want to possess the ball, give our offense as much opportunity to end as many drives as we can, scoring points. So if you want to stay on the field, you better be good on third down.
He'll take this forward for about a yard at best. Roquan Smith there to bring him down.
1-yard gain. Brings up 2nd and 9 at the 36-yard line.
Ball on the 36 now. Here's 2nd and 9.
11 Thomas. Big 13.
So after 1, it's the Ravens out front. We'll be back in Baltimore after this. It's Bengals football here to begin the 2nd quarter. We're looking at a 2nd down and 9 to go. Carry here for Brown. A nice pickup moving it across the 40. We'll give him 6 on that play.
11 Thomas. 11.
A gain of 7 yards. And it's 3rd down.
11. Shot.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Downfield, got him, and he's got it. And he will go all the way. Touchdown, Bengals. That his 2nd TD catch of the season. They get the job done in the air. Greg, that is a play we see often. It's also a play we see work very often.
Mike, that 4 vertical route, it puts a ton of pressure on the secondary. But in order to do that, you have to give your quarterback time for those receivers to get downfield. Give credit to the offensive line. That's exactly what they did. They're able to take advantage for the strike.
We are all square, 14 apiece the score as this one's away. And that one is through the back of the end zone. It is a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. This throw right is taken in by Flowers. Down the right sideline. And he'll be out of bounds, but down around the 15-yard line. A big play there. Jackson to Flowers. and even 50 yards. Line of scrimmage is the 15. It's 1st and 10. They'll run. It's Henry. And not much there. He's back to the original line. No gain on that one.
Well, this play, Mike, was clearly about the job of this defensive line. Great job holding their ground, forcing these blockers to be stood up. Nowhere to go for this running back, and they hold him to no gain.
2nd and 10.
Hey, middle.
Jackson out of the pistol. Now a screen set up for Henry. And that one's not fooling anyone. They were on that screen from the start, and a loss of yards on the play.
The best defenders can just sense when a screen is coming. They can tell the body language of the offensive lineman's pass set. They can tell on the drop of the quarterback. It just doesn't look right. It's exactly the case here. Great job getting to the back and taking him down for a loss.
3rd and long for Jackson. This is intercepted. Picked off by Dax Hill. And a nice job there on that return. Gives them breathing room up past the 30-yard line.
So you find yourself entering the red zone. Mike, it's hard to not start envisioning scoring a touchdown. Well, that interception, it changes everything. This is a huge missed opportunity. You have to capitalize and find a way to hang 6 on the defense.
Boy, some bulk in the formation on that right side here for 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Burrow. Now a ball deep, middle of the field. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up 2nd down.
He's just unable to secure the catch through the contact, and really nice job timing that hit up by the defense. And at this point, all you can do is get up, get back in the huddle, and hope your quarterback gives you another shot.
They'll try again here. 2nd and 10.
Here we go.
Now a give up the middle. And they'll gain about 6 there as it's up past the 35-yard line. Going to get a stoppage here. We have an injured Bengal on the field. And as the medical staff looks him over, we'll step aside. Here's a 3rd down and 4.
Gun. Stop. 180.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. And on 3rd down, that ball incomplete. He was trying to get it to Jamar Chase. And it's going to bring up 4th down. The Bengals ready to punt this one away. Rajante Wester deep for Baltimore. Oh, that's a nice job of making things more manageable for this offense as he takes it back beyond the 25-yard line.
Their own 26-yard line.
DC ready. Report. 180.
And the pistol, Jackson ready. On the run to the right. Now he'll run it. And he's out of bounds up beyond the 40-yard line. That's the way to get started. A pickup of 17 and a very quick 1st down.
1st down. 1st and 10 at the 43-yard
They'll
line.
work straight ahead with Henry. And not much there. Good defense. Held to no gain.
He was taken down.
When you can get this level of run support out of your secondary, Mike, man, what an advantage for any defense. This defensive back clearly reads run, gets off his block, and he's able to take down the back for a loss of yards.
On play action, here's Jackson. Off-balance throw. It's complete. And they'll hold him to a gain of just a couple and sets up 3rd down.
It's a gain of
A bit of a quick hitter here, and what you're hoping for, Mike, is that the defense can't react quickly enough because the ball's coming out so hot, but they knew it was coming, and they end up holding him to just a short gain.
That's into the hands of Wester. And he will not quite get to the marker. Good job there defensively. And now, decision time. What are you going to do on fourth down?
When you're willing to throw the ball short of the sticks on third down, you know what that tells me, Mike? The decision to go for it on fourth down has already been made. If you're able to pick it up with yards after the catch, great. But if not, it's a fourth and short, and you give yourself a realistic shot of converting on this fourth down.
It's too long for a field goal. They'll go for it here on fourth down. Here's Jackson. That is incomplete. Now they elected to throw on fourth and short. It does not work out. They turn it over on down.
It's a turnover on down.
On one, ready?
Play action now. It's Burrow. This one deep downfield for Chase. And he's in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The kicking team off for the extra point. He knocks it through. And the Bengals have broken the deadlock as they move out to a 21-14 lead. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Off the play fake, Jackson going up top and looking for Flowers. And he will score. Trey Flowers. Touchdown, Ravens. Luke now for the extra point. He gets it to go, and the Ravens will even the score. It's now 21-all. So back to level after the touchdown. Time for the kickoff. Here comes a return from the 5. Now an opening past the 30. Still on the move. And he's going to take this all the way back. 92 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati.
The kicker on for the point after.
The extra point, up and good. And the Bengals go up by 7, 28-21. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. This one is going to sail through the end zone for a touchdown.
First and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
They'll begin here on the ground. He'll be taken down as we tick down to the 2-minute warning.
Taken down at the 41. It's a pickup of 6. Brings up second and 4.
So, 2 minutes to play in a back-and-forth first half. We'll come back to Baltimore. After this, here comes second and 4.
Hey, Ozzie, sit up.
This is Henry. Down the sideline, past the 45. And he's out of bounds, but not until he gets inside the 25-yard line. It's another big play in a game that's had its share. 36 yards. Here's first and 10.
Hey.
We'll go again here with Henry. And a good show of force there. He gets 4 tough yards out of that one.
Brought down at the 18-yard line. A gain of 4. It's now 2nd and 6.
Here's 2nd and 6.
180! 180! Shut up!
Going to go right back to Henry. Maybe a couple there. It's 3rd down.
And while that run wasn't anything really to write home about, what it allows them to do, Mike, is keep everything in the playbook at their disposal. 3rd and short, now it's up to these coaches to dial up their best short yardage play and extend this drive.
They'll come up to 3rd and 3.
180! Get up! 180! You change it. 180! What is that? Hey, report! Middle.
They'll try and run for this with Henry. He stopped at the 11, but that is enough. A 1st down picked up as they are getting close.
I like that call on 3rd down, keeping the ball on the ground. You see so often these defenses, Mike, on 3rd down, they bring out more defensive backs, they bring out some smaller bodies. They're anticipating 3rd down pass. There's a lot of opportunities to take advantage of it with 3rd down run.
180!
They'll try to throw here with Jackson. They try to set up the screen, but this one doomed from the start. It's incomplete.
It's rare to see an offense that finds themselves trailing and say, well, their quarterback's been actually one of their biggest bright spots. Usually that doesn't go hand in hand, so it's a little surprising to see him miss a throw like that on a day where he's completed passes at a highly efficient rate.
Play action now. Jackson. This one is hauled in. Are the feet in bounds? Yes. Isaiah Likely. Touchdown, Baltimore. On is Luke to add the extra point. He's got it. And the Ravens have come back to level things. It's 28 all. They didn't leave much time on the clock to put together a drive here at the end of the 1st half. And the kickoff's coming their way. From the 6, here comes a return. Oh, he'll get this past the 20 before he's brought down shy of the 25-yard line. Operating from their own 23, they'll begin 1st and 10.
Gun. Dot. 180. Raise up.
He'll get this out to the left flat. And he's going to be out of bounds, but up past the 35. That's good. That's his 3rd catch of this 1st half, and good enough for a 1st down.
We've really seen both teams have a lot of success moving the ball throughout this entire 1st half, and just seems this possession is going to be more of the same as they start this drive.
On 1, ready?
Line of scrimmage is the 37-yard line for 1st and 10.
180. Raise up. 11. Dot.
Throwing is Burrow. Headed left, find time. Trying to get away, but he will not. They finally run him down. And now we'll get a late timeout coming in the waning moments of this 2nd quarter.
The offense goes from feeling really good about the previous play with a real nice pickup to then on the ensuing play ending up going the complete opposite direction. Really nice job here by the defense immediately getting back on track. And what do the coaches say? Just play the next play, and that's exactly what they did.
Stop.
Now a 2nd down throw for Burrow. Throwing off his back foot, and it's taken in. And he's going to be taken down as time runs out on this 1st half of play. Could not ask for more from that first half. All even as we begin quarter number 3. Showing off the big leg. Didn't want to defend a return, so this ball going to be spotted at the 35-yard line.
Here we go, here we go. 12, 11, right 80. Stop.
On first and 10, Burrow. That one down the field, but it is incomplete. T. Higgins, the intended receiver on that one.
On one, ready?
And it'll bring up second down.
Here we go. 11 mighty, 11 mighty. MT, 11 MT. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow now. Escaping to his left. And a nice run close to the first down, protecting himself, sliding at the end.
11 Thomas. 11 Thomas. 12, 12, 12.
Burrow from out of the gun here on third down. And they'll get this one down to the 35-yard line. Just his first catch. They have held him in check so far, but that one gives him a first down.
No, Mike, I really like this game plan, right? The strategy on third and short so often is, okay, just get enough for the first down. If you decide to air it out, everything's short, get a fresh set of downs. They're saying the defense is going to pack it in close. They're protecting the sticks. So let's just throw it over their head and try to go for a big play.
And he will get into the end zone. Chase Brown. Touchdown, Bengals.
It just feels like a big drive, doesn't it, Mike? Here in the second half, you got a tie ball game. Now you're able to get out in front. Let's see how this other team responds, having to play from behind.
We got a ton of time, Greg, but a little momentum feel. Come out of the locker room, take the lead. Now it's up to the other team to climb uphill. So great way, perfect way to get this second half started. Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away.
The Ravens take over first and 10 at their own 35-yard line.
Outside, so I'm standing inside, shouting you and I vibe, take a poop, like Tupac. I see the bunch of mean guys in the band and a tie, throwing on the west side, give it sidewise. Ain't nobody that I really recognize, ain't surprised, to ride the killer vibe. Probably the reason you down, trying to fit a line, but I'm incentivized.
They'll start out on the ground with Henry. And a good run there, getting 5 yards.
He's tackled at the 40-yard line. It's a gain of 5. Brings up second and 5.
Ball on the 40 now. Here's second and 5. On the handoff, it's Henry. He's able to get away from one man, but the reinforcements were there fast. He's taken down for a loss on the play.
Back's doing everything in his power to try to get that ball around the edge to the boundary, but just great pursuit there by this linebacker, staying with his angles, running through contact, and he makes the play behind the line.
We're going to try to pick this up on 3rd and 8. In the shotgun, here's Jackson. And that one's incomplete. They really ratcheted up the coverage there. And they force 4th down. On 4th down, the Ravens call on Jordan Stout to punt. And it's a decent return. Gets some of that yardage back before he's forced out of bounds. From the 25, they'll go to work. 1st and 10.
Here we go, here we go. Right, 80.
They'll put a receiver in motion right. Running from the pistol, it's Brown. He'll get this ahead for about 3. Tackle there by Trenton Simpson.
4 yards on the pickup. 2nd and 6.
On one, ready?
From the 29, here's 2nd and 6.
Here we go. Can. 11, 11, 11, 11. 11, 11. Stop.
Burrow. This is caught down that right sideline. And he's going to take this one all the way. 71 yards. Touchdown, Cincinnati. The PAT up and good. And the Bengals will extend this 3rd quarter lead. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
35-yard line.
From the 35, it's 1st and 10. Pistol formation with Jackson. He's got his tight end likely downfield. And they will bring him down on the other side of midfield. He's got a touchdown on the books from earlier, and that catch gets him a 1st down.
Didn't take them long to get now to their opponent's side of the field. I like the idea of starting this drive with some explosive pass plays. That's going to open everything up, both underneath in the passing game and on the ground. So big play to get this drive off to a fast start.
Now the Bengals are going to call the first of their timeouts. They'll be disappointed there after giving up the 1st down. Off play action. He'll set up to throw. He'll swing this out wide to Henry. And he'll be taken down at the 25-yard line. It's a gain of 16, and it's 2 nice plays to begin this drive.
So the rule of thumb, so often when you call these play-action passes, Mike, is that the guy you fake it to, he tends to be wide open more often than not. And it's exactly the case here. Dump it off to the back in the flat, and he does the rest.
The RPO, that one is complete. And they'll get about half of what they needed. It's a pickup of 5 and sets up 2nd and 5.
All right, so anytime you're facing the blitz, the best thing you can do as an offense is just get the ball out of your hand. Get into the hands of receiver, run after catch. In this case, nice job by the defense, rallying to the ball. Modest gain.
This one going to be sniffed out, blown up in the backfield.
And that's a really heads-up play by the defender, Mike. Once he diagnosed the screen, he immediately puts himself in position to make the play. This offense just winds up going backwards.
It is 3rd and long. To the air one more time with Jackson. This one just too far for the receiver. Out in front of him. That one falls incomplete.
I think he predetermined that 3rd down throw, and even though the coverage was tight, he still tried to fit the ball in there anyway, and it ended up falling incomplete. I think if he goes through his progressions and has a little bit more trust in his protection, I think there's an easier throw to make out there. And when you find yourself down double digits, you don't want to make habit of settling for these field goals. It does allow them to chip away a little bit and cut into this deficit, but they've got to find a way to score touchdowns.
And he's down at the 23, and that's where the offense will take over.
Here we go, here we go. Big 13, big 13. 11 empty, 11 empty.
On first down, Burrow. This one broken up. It's incomplete. The defender right there with him. It brings up second down.
He's usually such a reliable target in the passing game, Mike. We just don't see him struggle to come down with catches like that all too often. And when you're one of the go-to guys on your team, I know the hit's coming, but guess what? It feels a lot better after you take that hit after a catch than it does after a drop.
Try again. It's 2nd and 10.
Let's get set.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. Quick throw here is complete. And they'll mark him down just shy of the 40. A gain of 16 on that pass play. It's a Cincinnati first down.
Every quarterback's dream is, can I get the ball out of my hand as fast as possible and get it to a guy that can do the rest after the catch? And it seems like nowadays throughout the entire league, the best offenses thrive in yards after the catch.
That's going to be incomplete. Hubbard, very stout there. That's going to bring up second down.
They nearly connected on the big play downfield, but he's not quite able to hold on to that ball through the contact. You can chalk that one up as a win defensively.
Gun. Sahad. 180. 11. Sahad.
Second down, Burrow. Pass right side, and Higgins has the catch. And he will go all the way. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. A terrific job all the way around, especially after the catch, Greg, to take it to the end zone for a touchdown.
I'm just so impressed by the acceleration of this receiver, Mike. He catches what is a short pass, and he's able to turn it up the field and take it all the way for 6. That is an impressive play, run after catch.
The extra point is good, and the Bengals are going to extend their lead.
29. Ravens 31.
Both teams ready to go once more as the kick's away. This will be returned from the 6. Strong.
The Ravens take over 1st and 10 at their own 17-yard line.
Lamar going to work from the pistol. Open man is beaten. He's got him. And they're going to mark him down up past the 35. First and 10 now from the 36.
Hey, Alpha, sit up.
And the pistol. Jackson ready. A pass pulled in by Henry. And they bring him down, but not until he crosses midfield. Two nice play calls here to kick off the drive. 15 more on that one.
At the 49-yard line.
Set to go now on 1st and 10. Jackson out of the pistol. This one complete right side. And he's going to have a first down as he's taken down on what is the final play of this third quarter. So no shortage of offense in this one as we end the third. We'll return with more after this. This is the NFL on EA Sports.
Hold on, ready? Ready.
On 1st and 10, Jackson. That one caught by Wester.
Just a simple hitch route. Certainly nothing special there or anything downfield, but the idea is the more of those you throw and those efficient passes, the second the defense moves up to take it away, that's when you go for the big ones.
So, from the 26-yard line, here's 2nd and 4. Jackson up top again. That's into the hands of Wester. And he takes it down to the 15-yard line. It's a gain of 12 there. First down, Baltimore.
And this is a tricky part of the game for any defense. You find yourself protecting a late lead, and the age-old question is, do you remain aggressive? Do you try to just keep the ball from being thrown over your head and make everything be tackled and played in front of you? That's what every defensive coordinator struggles with, so they can't get too soft here as they try to hold on to this lead here late.
It's a gain of 13, and it's 1st and goal.
1st and goal at the 2-yard line.
Again, it's Jackson. Exiting the pocket right. Good blocking, and he's in. Lamar Jackson. Touchdown, Ravens. Loop now for the extra point. The kick is good. And the Ravens are able to edge a bit closer.
Ravens 38.
Now, after the touchdown, Loop is back out to kick this one away. The return starts from the 5. Across the 20, they'll mark him down before the 25-yard line. And that's where the offense will take over. So here's a 1st and 10 now. They'll start from the 24.
Here we go. 12, 12, 12. 180.
He'll send the receiver in motion to the left.
Stop.
Off the play fake. Here's Burrow. Coming across the field, there's Chase. And he'll be taken down up at the 40-yard line. 16 yards on the game. And a quick first down.
An interesting decision there by the play caller to put this ball in the air. Mike, you're up by 2 scores. Traditional wisdom says, hey, we're up by 2 scores late in the 4th quarter. We've got to keep this clock moving. You don't want to risk an incompletion. Now, they convert. They're able to secure the catch and pick up a fresh set of downs. That's going to enable them to continue to burn more clock. And without a stop, their opponent's not going to get the ball back.
It's a pickup of 3. Brings up 2nd and 7.
From the 43, here's 2nd down and 7.
11 MT. 11 Mach. 180. 11, 11, 11. 11, 11, 11.
Working out of the gun, Burrow. He'll swing this one out to Brown. He'll be out of bounds, but after picking up the first down on a gain of 7.
Recognizing the blitz is just the first step in the process for a quarterback, understanding who you can account for with the protection and then who you can't account for. That's where your hot receiver comes in. He points to his receiver, who the defender they're hot off of. That guy comes, gets the ball out of his hand, and results in a completion.
Contact incomplete. Good job defensively to meet him just as the ball was arriving. It'll bring up second down.
Here we go, here we go.
On the ground, it's Brown. And he'll get maybe about 4 yards out of that one. Lane closed quickly. And here comes third down.
12.
Back to throw, Burrow. The outside, it's looked in by Chase. Second time they've hooked up on this drive. This one good for 12 and a first down.
That might end up being the backbreaker right now. This defense desperately needed to get off the field and give their offense a chance to cut into this 2-score lead. But instead, they now got to defend a fresh set of...
Under pressure, and he'll go down. They got him.
The defensive coaches, they preach all week, Mike. They have to have relentless pursuit of this quarterback when he tries to extend the play. So often it results in a great play for the offense and a big pickup. This time, because of that pursuit, it leads to a big loss.
Work to do now as they come up on second and long.
Done.
Higgins sent in motion. Burrow here on second down. He's going to let it go deep for Chase. To the goal line and in. Jamar Chase. Touchdown, Bengals. Second touchdown of the game. Season total now up to 5. No problem there on the extra point, and the Bengals will open it up even further here in this fourth quarter. The kickoff team is out on the field, and we're back to it as the kick's away. And no chance to return this one through the end zone for a touchback.
Their own 35-yard line.
Play action now. Jackson. Little short pass here, caught by his tight end.
Really well done here by the defense, Mike, executing this zone defense, and they've got to be able to pattern read. You're not just going to drop back to a spot and just play like a robot. Based on what the receivers do off the line, the defenders have different rules of where their zones move to. Well, they had that one dialed in right from the jump, and they were able to stop that play really before it got started.
He was trying to get that one to Isaiah Likely. And third down coming up.
All things considered, it's actually a pretty good pass. I mean, he puts the ball in a place where only his guy can catch it. But I think he hears those footsteps coming from that nearest defender, and he's not able to secure the catch through contact.
And that is incomplete.
This is one of those situations that plays directly into the hands of the defense because, think, Mike, they know this offense has to be one-dimensional. This has to be a pass. So what do? They bring in extra defensive backs. They clog up the back end. And at the end of the day, there's just nowhere for the offense to go with the ball.
Sit on. You are X. Sit on.
Now or never, they'll throw on fourth down. He'll look middle, and he's got his man complete. And he's going to have the Ravens first down. How about that? A gain of 15 on 4th and 10.
First and 10 at the 49-yard line.
Off the play fake. Jackson. That one incomplete. The defender right there to make the play. And it's second down.
So this is where it gets really challenging as an offense. You find yourself trailing late in the game. The defense can play you one-dimensional. They know it's a pass-first situation, so extra defensive backs, the zones and the coverage are a little bit tighter and cloudier, and he's having a hard time finding any open windows downfield.
Jay Flowers, the intended receiver, and it'll be third down.
There's a fine line between trusting your arm and having a little bit too much faith in your arm, right? I think this was one of those situations here, Mike, where there was nowhere to go with the ball, He tries to fit that one in there anyway, and he's lucky that it just falls incomplete.
His 5th catch of the afternoon. Good for a first down.
Third downs, Mike, those are quarterback downs. Those are the downs where you tend to find yourself in a must-pass situation, and that's where the top guys in the league are still capable of overcoming it. So throw the ball downfield, be accurate with the ball. Winning on third downs, that is a recipe for success.
To the right side here, pass is caught. And he'll take this one in. Rajante Wesker. Touchdown, Baltimore.
We're seeing this so much all across the NFL, Mike, is the value placed on a receiver being able to turn into a runner after they're able to secure the catch. And sometimes it's easier said than done. If you want to survive in this league as a wide receiver, you have to be able to make plays like this after the catch. And great job there by the quarterback being accurate, and great job by the receiver running after he makes the catch.
Well, we knew, Mike, this was going to take a miracle. All they needed to do was recover this, score, recover another one, score again. Unfortunately, that's not going to happen, and this game's all but over. Mighty. Here we go. What?
They'll drop to throw. Got a man coming across the field. He's got it. And they're going to move this ball inside the 25-yard line. 6 catches for him in the ball game now. And this one's good for a first down.
Here we go, here we go. 180. Raise high. Hut. Stop.
A first down throw for Burrow. A hit as he throws there. It's going to wind up incomplete. The pressure got to him that time, and it'll set up second down.
They got there in a hurry, didn't they, Mike? I mean, luckily for him, he saw that free rusher coming, and at the very least was able to get that ball out to prevent the sack.
Second and 10.
Here we go, here we go. 180. 11.
From the shotgun, it's Burrow. And that's going to wind up incomplete. Pressure certainly impacted the quarterback there. Couldn't get his arm all the way through. And it's going to bring up a third down.
I think he knew in the back of his head, Mike, he had to get rid of this ball a little sooner than he would have liked. And with that pressure getting there in a hurry, it just ends up being a wasted down.
On one, ready?
You've got to consider this an absolute must-stop defensively. It's third down.
12. Stop.
Here's Burrow. And he'll take it on in. T. Higgins. Touchdown, Cincinnati. That is second touchdown of the afternoon. They extend the lead, and it looks like they're going to extend the terrific start to this season. Greg, they are just a few minutes away from a 4-0 beginning.
Even since adding that 17th game to the schedule, so many coaches across the league, Mike, they still refer to the season as quarters. So they talk about, all right, let's focus going into the year on winning quarter number 1. And I'll tell you what, at 4-0, it doesn't get much better than that.
The return team going to let that one go. It'll go through the end zone. It's a touchback.
At their own 35-yard line.
Jackson now to throw on first down. That is incomplete. No way to force the football in there. Good coverage. It'll bring up second down.
Second and 10 at the 35-yard line.
13.
And the shotgun, here's Jackson. Hit as he throws, and it is incomplete. Just going the way he wanted to. Not really sure if there was much there anyways. We do know it'll be third down.
Hey, Ozzy, what ain't it?
From the gun, Jackson. Short pass taken in by the tight end. Now a timeout here by Baltimore. That's going to be their second as they get it with just under a minute to go in this football game.
What ain't it? Yeah. What ain't it? What is it? Hey.
On play action, here's Jackson.
Let's give a lot of credit there, Mike, to this defense. They remain disciplined on that play action fake. Nobody bid on it, and the quarterback has no choice but to just eat the ball and take the snap.
Short, complete to Likely. The Ravens now going to use their final timeout. The clock will stop at 35 seconds to go. Here's 3rd and 2. Now Jackson. Coming up, and that's the tight end Likely. It's a gain of 19 in the air. Good for a Raven first down.
That's good for a Baltimore first down. 1st and 10 at the 28-yard line.
Hey, middle.
Now Jackson. Trying to set up the screen, but that is going to fall incomplete.
Up until that incompletion, they've done a really nice job on this drive, Mike, picking up fresh sets of downs. And typically, throwing the ball on 1st down is a great way to do it. But now they find themselves in 2nd and 10. Do you keep it in the air and try to get the 1st down here?
Oh, he's going to be bottled up and taken down. They got him.
A loss of 10 yards on the play. It's now 3rd down.
So, this one, a win for the visiting Bengals. They finish off the first month of the season perfect as the victory runs their mark to 4-0.